Alrighty, this is BTMS. Hello once again, this is part 3. I remember that because I've been recording them all in one session here. But anyway, where we left off, Braun was telling us to go buy items at the shop. And that means that we should probably run so that we don't waste time. The shop, you just head left from the Silver Guild, and then you see this place with the shoes there on top. Now I don't know why it's shoes, but basically this is the item shop. And here they're supposed to sell like iron ore. I don't know if I don't think they sell it regularly, but you know, for this particular part of the game, they pretend like they do. I don't think they actually do normally though, like I said. But anyway, for this sequence, basically that girl Sanary over there, that's her name. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not really long. Yeah. Okay, basically you head back to the Silver Guild and talk with Braun again after that, as I recall. I'm not really paying too much attention to the dialogue, because I pretty much know where to go. I think he's up here, or maybe he's down in this other room now. Yeah, and he basically is like, what? Basically, you kind of infer that you tell him all that stuff. And, yeah. It's kind of odd. They just kind of blurt that out. He's like, he doesn't really show him telling Braun. He's just like, you know. And here's like the funniest line ever. And he tells you to go to the labyrinth, and he's like, don't worry. Your hammer, of course! The hammer can forge not only a weapon, but also a man. And a woman if you're a female. But basically, yeah. So for the first part of the game, well, it basically makes it so when you're in there, you can press the tap the A button to break items, and like on the, not really the overworld map, but on like the outer map when you're like this, just running around. So kind of, yeah, like an overworld map. And then lol, that guy. We'll tell folks how brave you were. When you die, we'll tell folks how brave you were. Yeah. But, I'm in a save state here, but... Okay, basically this is a teleporter. You can hit it with your hammer. If you try to use it, after you've hit other ones, you can basically return to those. It's kind of like a checkpoint system. And there's Sanary, you know, being a douchebag. Yep. Basically... She'll tell you that she'll give you the iron ore if you can answer her quiz questions properly, and I don't remember the exact order, but I'll try to answer them by using save states. And she will give you an item, but it won't be iron ore. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway, she gave us a matchbox, which is, you know, kind of a stupid little item, but it is extra materials, that's why I got it. Even if I had let my in-game pride go, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewers. I couldn't possibly do this to you. Okay, so battle mechanics. Press up to jump, double tap the left and right D-pad keys on the control stick or D-pad to run. And basically your attack is A, and you can press R to change these little boxes which you can set skills in. The first one is set to guard by default, and when you press B, that will activate this ability. Anyway, let's fight. I know the battle pattern. If you guard when they hit, it'll give you a guard which will completely negate the attack, and if you guard before they land the attack, it'll still do some damage to you. Now, the hammer has infinite durability, because it's a hammer, and so it will never break, as where weapons that you get in the game will break eventually. However, all weapons, no matter what, will regain their maximum durability at the end of the battle. Not a very hard battle, but you know, you'll get a bonus depending on like how fast and how well you defeat an enemy. Basically, if you're like overpowered, you'll get a bonus for them. Usually a good one. Now, slimes attack slowly, so you don't really have to worry about being counterattacked if you're just kind of waving around your hammer and doing it skillfully somewhat. And I've leveled up. Yeah, based on the time I have. Oh, now I'm good. Now basically agility will raise your movement speed, defense will raise the, Okay, here's how it works. You see your HP there? It'll say +7 by default. Notice how when I put a status point into one of my stats there, it'll go up slightly. Now basically, depending on which one you put it into, it'll increase more. Agility, your HP will increase by 3. Defense, I think is 5, and then attack is 4. So if you want more HP and more physical defense, you're going to want to put points into defense. If you want kind of an optimal HP growth and then high attack, you're going to want to put points into attack, and high movement speed, and you know, a small HP bonus, you're going to want to put points to agility. Now, because it's the beginning of the game, and this is such an important stat, I'm going to put points into attack. I'm going to kind of evenly do it though, so that way I don't get too, you know, I make the game kind of challenging, but also I'm not like too weak. Alrighty, there is a kind of a slight cutscene coming up here. I think I can make it if I rush through though, so... Oh, I don't want to fight you, but you know, Buster. I don't really care if I lose HP because I do have a bandage. I'm not going to use it, but you know, I'm going to leave the labyrinth, of course, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to kind of speed through that. Basically, you see Sanary here just kind of standing here. And basically, I'm going to kind of pretend to speed through this a little bit so I can speed up the dialogue. Okay, I'm going to grab this chest and then end the episode. Just gotta end it up here because it seems so appropriate now. Oh yeah, and you can run by kind of like walking to the left or right of the screen. Okay, so anyway, that's that for this episode. Anyway, this is OWTMS once again, signing out. Thanks for watching.